guys, my name is CLICKBAIT YouTubers, and welcome back to another video that's a little bit different to what I did a couple of days ago. So this is mainly for the video that I uploaded, which is my first video, which is Mr. Boss for the win. Mr. Boss for the win should be terminated. So I kind of wanted to do like a part 2, but it's not really a part 2 type of video. So this is like mentioning his clickbait and how it really does need to stop, because a lot of people that previously, before I uploaded my last couple of videos, were saying how much of a jerk he is, how much of a apparent rapist he is. I don't know what he was meaning or she was meaning by that, but in general, people were calling him out, calling him this, that and the other. So I thought, why not do another video on him, because it is pretty fun to, you know, mess about with him. And funny enough, he even messed about with his own haters, we call the one that actually gives out the truth about Mr. Boss, and how they were making fun of him as he was uploading videos about him being killed. So the two videos that he uploaded one day after the other were showing, you know, the basics of killing Mr. Boss for the win, and, you know, just him going over and over about it as he was, you know, just taking the complete mick, which is something that's totally wrong. And, you know, he shouldn't be disrespecting other people. And to let's just tell the little kiddies and all that, if you say that we're taking the piss out of him and, you know, we're making fun of him, we're not. He deserves all of this, but we don't. We do not deserve all of this. We're doing this for your own well-being, so you really need to be thankful for that. But to the ones who are on my channel, who watch my videos, and to, you know, all the Mr. Boss for the win haters that haven't come across his channel yet, do stick around, because there's a lot of fun stuff I've got to get up to and talk to you guys about today. I will be doing more videos on other YouTubers like Zach Cox TV, Knife Guy Products, and all of those, you know, retards out there that have their channels up and they start to clickbait. I'll definitely be sure to upload all of them on this channel. But without that, guys, being said, make sure to like this video and dislike this video if you're a For the Win fanboy or For the Win fangirl. Without that being said, subscribe, hit the notification bell. So without that being said, let's get right into it. Starting off with Mr. Boss for the Win's channel art. So before we get into his thumbnails, we'll move on to his recent uploads in a minute. But essentially, it has nothing to do with his channel. He's got his own number plate with Boss for the Win in the middle, San Andreas. He's got December on the left. He's got 2017 and another number plate. I'm not sure if it's his real number plate. I don't know why you would do that, but he's essentially got nothing on there that predicts what his channel could be about, apart from just a license plate on a Grand Theft Auto 5 on a vehicle license plate. So it essentially has nothing to do with it. The profile picture may have a lot of things to do with it, but not a lot. The reason why it's not a lot, because a lot of people who have pretty bad eyesight will not be able to see that it has a background of the three main characters, Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. It's shaded that with an kind of bluish type of color. I think it's it's a purple and a blue mixed in with a white shade. I'm not sure who did that from, but I couldn't give one shit whoever did it from. You can now obviously see that you've got, you know, Michael, Trevor on there that have nothing to do with his channel, unless he was a campaign YouTuber who would upload videos on online GTA 5 campaign through PS3, PS4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, then Xbox One to PC. But essentially, it has nothing to do with his channel. So we're going to move next on to the thumbnails and how much clickbait this is, to the point with how much money he actually makes. So each time Mr. Boss for the, well, we call him Ross because that's his real name, he gets a coin or a dollar coin kind of thing, paper money I mean. Each time he gets that, he's wasting your time. The more you waste your time watching his video, the more he gets money to go and spend it on really stupid things, like going to a nightclub, getting pissed, destroying your body, or, you know, even though that's got nothing to do with my video, but essentially it can do that to your body. But I'm just generally deliberately saying this because that's what he could potentially do with all that cash. Because, yep, he's got his cringy ass, worth looking sight ass car that he sold us a couple of weeks back. He has his thumbnails, but he's also got him and the face on there, showing his reaction. He gets money from that. He gets money from you looking at his face, trying to wish that people would think he's nice looking, even though he's not. That's essentially pretty much it for the money way. The thumbnails have nothing to do with it, apart from that on Grand Theft Auto kill announcement, where it's announced that that person has killed you. That's the only thing that we've got to do with his thumbnails for his videos, sorry, and for his channel himself. Oh yes, himself actually. I might as well just say that instead. So essentially, it's got nothing to do with it. So we're gonna move on to his newest upload, his latest upload actually, and that is this video. Well, actually, I will leave a link into it in the description so you can go see it for yourself, and I'll explain how much sits in this video, because I'll click on it in a second. I'll try find some of the parts in this. I'll have to turn off the voice because I could get a copyright strike, and I do not want that. But I essentially saw you what goes on this video. So his newest upload, and it's a bit like from what he did yesterday when it was to do with, if I can kind of find it right now, I do believe. Haven't got it, I don't know why. Oh, yeah, maybe I have it. Just give me a sec, people. There we go, I think I have it. Come on, where you at? There we go. 9 ways GTA Online has ruined Grand Theft Auto. He's tried to act like 0.4 live when he first started out his channel. So it's a bit like this. I bet you don't know the super cool fact about GTA 5. Now that is old. I know that for a fact. I don't know that because I've scrolled through the comments and seen how many people have done it. I know the Boss for the Win fans will probably say that, but the honest people will not say that because they know that I haven't looked through there. Well, I have looked through the comments, but that was just to take the piss. So it's essentially he's done this before, and he knows for a fact, for me for a fact, that he knows that this is old. He's trying to re-establish it, and, you know, basically making sure people are still aware of this so-called scary self-driving thing. I don't know what it was he was talking about, but it had nothing to do with his video at all. So the thumbnail has got nothing to do with whatsoever. He hasn't explained that you can have a red overall on your vehicle, and by the looks of it, it looks like the Dinker Jester. It's either the original Dinker Jester that came out with the, I'm not sure if it was the business update, sorry, or another DLC before Next Gen came along, or any other vehicle like that. But right there, you can see there is some sort of seats. I'm not sure if it's paint. It looks like a seat to me because you can see, like, the crumples in there, and all like the wrinkles and the crits and dirt that's around it. You can see all of that. That makes it look as though it's been covered up with some sort of paint or some sort of seat. But it has nothing to do with his video. He hasn't explained that in his video whatsoever. He was talking about essentially self-driving. He had nothing. That thumbnail had nothing to do with what his video was about. For a fact, the title should have been, if I can try to think of a good one in the space of a couple of seconds, hang on a second, because if it was about GTA 5 self-driving, it should be named as GTA 5 Online Self-Driving coming to GTA 5 Online and Story Mode, or whatever Rockstar decides to put it onto. That's what it should be. If it's not, and he's talking about the way the thumbnail is, it should be Rockstar allowing you to add seats with your own colours in, so players don't see your vehicles, or you can just do that to make your cars look cool and make them look fresh, for a tip kind of thing. No, for a tip for somebody, if they don't want to go to the custom shops or go to the car washes near Franklin or Michael or Trevor, even though there's probably none there. That still could have been the title, but nope. It has to be, I bet you. I bet you. That's what it means. I bet you don't know this super cool fact about GTA 5. It's not even a fact. It's an announcement. In these 5 years, this fact will happen. The super cool fact will happen in the next 2 to 5 years. How on earth is that possible? And for a fact, this is very old. Rockstar announced this ages ago at the start of Grand Theft Auto, and if I can try and find the link for that, then I'll definitely be sure to add it to the description of this video. But essentially, this has got nothing to do with his thumbnail and nothing to do with what he's explaining in this video, which really pisses me off, because even though I could not give 2 shits about his video, and I certainly could not give 2 shits about his informational guides, other than the clickbaiting, how I'm trying to stop people from thinking this is real, actual, legit information. The information he's giving out on this video, in fact, for his whole entire channel. The whole entire videos he's uploaded, including his newest video, and including the latest one that's kind of irrelevant, but it's in the same title spree as the other one. Other than that, it's clickbait. Every single one of his channel, of his video on his channel, is clickbait. End of story. And I know who you may know as well, MrBossFTW fan, Knife Guy, or whoever it is that wipes his ass for him in the jokey, defensive way. I will still never understand why they still follow this guy, even though they are in with him. Because if I was going to set up a clickbaiting crew and lie about information but pretend it's real in a video to get people's attention, I wouldn't essentially allow it to be physical on video. But we're not going to discuss about that today. We'll do that like another video, maybe like later on next week. Or it depends what you guys want, or anything like that. But other than that, I would have kept it to a secret. But right now, he's exposing himself without us finding information to expose him for his channel. This is why a lot of people don't like you, Ross. And this is why a lot of people love killing you, because they don't like you whatsoever. And I could not give one shit on what MrBossFTW fanboy or one fangirl, even though it's not nice, but I really don't generally care. It's utter bullshit. End of story. His channel is utter bullshit. He looks bullshit. He speaks bullshit. And his information he gives out is bullshit as well. I'll never know why this guy came into this community of information only, or spending a lot of money on this new DLC or new DLC vehicle. I still do not know why on the whole entire world he was allowed in this whole entire situation whatsoever. I'll never know. You know, I could sit here for hours and say that's how much I don't know, and it's probably going to be in your mind as well. So, yeah, I don't know where to go from there, but apart from just saying utter bullshit. So that's all I've got to say about this channel, and the thumbnails and the videos is just all about the money. And it's all about, and I've already explained this before, it's everything to do with clickbait. This is why it needs to stop. It needs to stop. Really needs to stop. This is why it needs to stop. I may repeat it all the time, but it really needs to stop. I want to make it clear to even the boss for the win fights, even, don't know why I call them fights, that on the God's earth, that his channel is not a bullshit, and everything you're watching, even though it's not going to really change anything necessary whatsoever. So anyway, though, guys, that's all I've got to say about his channel, and that's all I've got to say about, you know, him being a clickbaiter. That's why the whole entire thing needs to stop, and I will never know when it will, unless he gets terminated, which I will leave the link to my video, which was my first video on this channel, and you can go and check that out. You can leave a dislike if you're for the win fanboy or fangirl, even though it's not nice, like I said before, so that's it. But if you're a fan of me, that sounds a bit boyish like, if you are a fan of my channel and you enjoy watching my videos and you enjoy watching me expose MrBossFTW on camera, well, on gameplay camera, on a game capture, then definitely leave a like on this video, because it well does deserve it. And to do all me a favour, his newest video that he uploads, because I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be on to his next video just to dislike it and to report to his channel. To report his channel with several accounts, even though YouTube isn't going to notice unless they watch this video. But hopefully they don't really take it that serious and they think, oh, this kid's having a joke. Other than that, just dislike his video and, you know, so that he has no loyalty, he has no well-being in his channel. So with that being said, guys, there's a few things I want to say before I end this video today, but we'll get off of the basics. And the basics are, if you did enjoy this video, then definitely be sure to drop a like. Would make a huge difference in my channel, which means it will expand it to the more of the community and to more people, including the Boss for the Win fanboys and fangirls. I will add that. I will not leave that out. It will help spread it out to the community, and you know, it will just tell people about Mr. Boss for the Win, even though this shit's been going on for ages. Oh, this whole entire community clickbait combat at this people, its time has been around for quite some time. And anyway though, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell by tapping onto it like you would tap the subscribe button, and you'll get notified on every single upload that I upload to my channel. As I did say before, well, I don't think I did, but I think I have actually. And I upload every couple of days, now and again, different times, but hopefully you guys won't be able to, you know, feel confused by that. If you do, I will change the schedules and everything like that. So without that being said, we're going to move on to the last part of this. And you may have heard during my video, and I made a bit of a mick out of it earlier on in the video, when I said Fi. I've currently got braces, and I've had them on since August 15th, 2017. So I've had them for about a year now, well, a couple of months, but I call it a year because we are in 2018. And there's a lot of saliva in my mouth, that's why I have to swallow it, because it's not nice to spit it out. You may think I'm having food or having a drink or having cough medicine. Don't know why I would do that on video, but you may think that, in case you're wondering. That's why I said Fi. I always say fans before I got my braces, but I tell you what, doing videos is quite difficult when you have braces, especially when they hit the side of your gum. And I know a lot of people tend to have braces, and when they're doing videos, it happens to them a lot. But just to make it clear, I wasn't hyper whatsoever, and I'm not saying that, you know, to be rude or racist in any type of way. There you go, any type of way. But just general, I wasn't hyper. I actually just had braces. But even though the last part of that was quite well, no, don't know why. I don't know why. I actually don't know why I said that. Anyway though, was quite irrelevant, I should say. But I thought that it's better to say it without, you know, guys wondering why I said that, or I sneaked out something there. But yeah, guys. But anyway though, if you did enjoy this video, as I did say before, leave a like and make sure to hit that notification bell so you catch up with more of my videos like this in the future. And with that being said, I'll see you next time. Peace out.